There's another one where you're like, Jesus, it's both times it's these movies where you're like, oh yeah, people like went to them and they said one for one for this, please.
They saw the trailer and they're like, wow, he looks terrible. I gotta see this.
Wow, this doesn't star anyone famous? Like, it stars a bunch of people who are kind of famous? Great.
But the guy looks terrible in it?
No, okay, so this movie, it had opened last week, limited in like big format, and now it's expanding wide. It's a kind of a disaster movie.
Everest.
Yeah. From the director of 101 Reykjavik.
Balthazar Kamakasaur.
I misread. I saw the wrong one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the next one is the one where he looks terrible. Yeah. Not bad. I like Everest. It's okay.
He came up on our Reddit recently. Not to do a miniseries about. People were like, "What's the fucking deal with that guy?" Because he sort of felt like he was groomed to be a big budget studio journeyman, and then he sort of capped out somewhere small.
Wahlberg likes him. He's done a couple of Wahlberg
got
movies.
offered, I think, Fast and Furious 7 and turned it down. Like, he was on those short lists for a while.
He's stylish.
And now it did Adrift.
That's right, which was okay.
Yeah.
He does these okay movies. He did Two Guns where, why have one gun when you could have two?
Yeah, Two Guns, more like 2 stars.
Fucking Denzel Washington's in that movie.
I know. The first 10 minutes of that movie rule.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really funny and they're really good together. And then it becomes
just has nothing to do.
Weirdly plotty.
Yeah, well, that happens in a lot of Denzel movies.
Yeah, that movie just has way too much fucking plot.
Anyway, and then number 5, the premise here is like, what if this famous actor looked terrible? So bad. And it's kind of this famous actor's last film role that got him any praise. Now he is one of the most universally despised people in Hollywood. Wow.
So he got Me Too'd?
Yeah, I mean, kind of. Yeah.
Kind
of. Not quite, I guess, but he had a case in the public eye that of abusive behavior.
Recent feature in Rolling Stone too.
That's giving it away.
Okay, so it's a
Depster.
It's the Depster.
Yeah,
a guy we're never going to talk about on this podcast. Thankfully, it's not like we're thinking about a miniseries.
We're thinking about a fucking director who's worked with him 8 billion times.
It's not like we're going to have to dodge through that minefield for months on end. A guy who's very depressing to think about, infuriating to talk about. Depster, it's the last time that this is such a bad performance.
Oh boy, you think this is a bad performance?
And people were like, he might get the Oscar.
Yeah, you think he's gonna get the Oscar this time?
Black Mass.
I make you a cake recipe. The whole trailer is gonna be about a fucking cake or some bread. I can't remember what the recipe is.
You gotta give me this recipe.
Gotta give me this fucking recipe, motherfucker.
Where does this rank as worst? Like,
clearly,
white
I am
Boston
from Boston.
Crime
It's
movie.
bottom.
It's a bottom.
Yeah, 100%.
It's terrible. I watched it on a plane. It sucks.
I think Black Mass is one of the worst films of the last 10 years. I will stand behind it.
It's a piece of shit. You know what?
It's a cinematic Wikipedia entry. It's just a series of things that happen.
That's the thing. And then all it's really got going for it is this like kind of like freakish like Skeletor job they did to Depp. And then you Google Whitey Bulger and you're like, he didn't look that bad.
He looked like a person. It's the same thing.
He didn't look like a scorpion.
It's the same thing as like Foxcatcher, where you look at the real guy and you're like, he didn't look like fat Nosferatu. And it was clear that these actors were just like, I want to transform into a monster.
And what is the recipe for? I can't remember.
It's the steak.
It's the steak, right?
What's his name? David Harbour makes.
Right, and he's like,
and just a little bit of garlic.
Recipe, right? And he's like, you gave it up that easy. What, you a fucking rat? And then it's like silence. He's like, ha 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 ha.
Gave it up like a dog.
like a dog. Make America great again. Okay, I'm out.
He chokes like 4 women in that movie.
It's a gross movie, and it's just
sucks.
not good. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a piece of shit. Scott Cooper. Anyway, maybe he'll want to be on the podcast. Sorry, Scott.
Yeah, he's a big listener. Okay.
All right, so that's Hotel Transylvania 2. Nen.